Hi, I'm Jack. In our life we have listened words like advocate, lawyer, barrister, solicitor general, public prosecutor, etc. And we wonder, are these words all synonyms and resembles to one person in particular, or these different words means different persons based on their qualifications and experience? So, today, we will learn that our lawyer, barrister, advocate, senior advocate, advocate on record, advocate general, attorney general, solicitor general, public prosecutor and government pleader same, or each of them are different based on their qualification and experience. You are watching Law Point and welcome to my new video. Difference between lawyer, barrister, advocate, senior advocate, advocate on record, advocate general, attorney general, solicitor general, public prosecutor and government pleader. Let's start from lawyer. According to Britannica, a lawyer is one who is trained and licensed to prepare, manage, and either prosecute or defend a court action as an agent for another, and who also gives advice on legal matters that may or may not require court action. Whereas, as per Cambridge, a lawyer is someone whose job is to give advice about the law and prepare court cases or speak for one side of a case in court. In India, definition of lawyer is different. In India, 3 years or 5 years law graduates are called lawyers. However, they cannot represent or speak for their client in court. In India, advocates are those lawyers who successfully passed all India bar examination and enrolled themselves to Bar Council of India. Due to such enrollment, an advocate can represent their clients in court, but a lawyer cannot. Now let's come to senior advocate. A senior advocate is an advocate who has been designated as such by either the Supreme Court or the High Court. Senior advocate terms generally refers to those advocates who are 45 years or older and has practice experience of 20 years or more. Same can also be designated by the Honorable Apex Court and the Honorable High Court on basis of special knowledge and experience. Senior advocate cannot file a wakalatnama or appear in the court without another advocate or advocate on record. Now it is time to understand the advocate on record. But before understanding about advocate on record, let's understand the hierarchy of Indian judiciary. In India, we have unitary judiciary, and in judicial hierarchy, the Supreme Court is in the apex position. That's why it is also known as Apex Court, whereas the High Courts are placed subordinate to the Supreme Court. The district courts are subordinate to high courts, and the other lower courts are subordinate to the district court. There are huge numbers of pending cases lying before the Indian judiciary, and this pendency is increasing in every year. According to reliable sources, the total pending case in the Apex Court was around 70,000 in November 2021. To reduce the pendency of cases, the designation of advocate on record was created, as only an advocate on record can file cases at Supreme Court, and not any other advocates, even cause lists, bear only the name of advocate on record. Now, you must be wondering that how to be an advocate on record, and what is the criteria to become an advocate on record. So, here are your answers. To become an advocate on record, you have to qualify the Advocate on Record examination conducts by the Supreme Court of India. Eligibility to appear for this examination, or applicant should enroll himself or herself for minimum 5 years. Bar Council of India, that is, a minimum 5 years of practice is required. Also, in the span of those 5 years of minimum practice, as stated earlier, the candidate should practice for minimum 1 year under any advocate on record. Now, let's come to Advocate General. An Advocate General is the first law officer of the state. He is appointed by the governor of the state. His tenure depends on the pleasure of the honorable governor. Article 165, 177 and 194 of Constitution of India says about Advocate General of a state. However, it is silent regarding the removing of the Advocate General from his post. The Advocate General may submit his resignation letter to the governor of the state. His remuneration is dependent on the will of the honorable governor of the state. Now, let's talk about Attorney General. An Attorney General is the first law officer of the country. He is appointed by the Honorable President of India. His tenure depends on the pleasure of the Honorable President of India. Article 76, 88, and 105 of Constitution of India says about Attorney General of the country. However, it is silent regarding the removing of the Attorney General from his post. The Attorney General may submit his resignation letter to the Honorable President of India. His remuneration is depend on the will of the Honorable President of India. Solicitor General and Additional Solicitor General are assistant to Attorney General. They assist Attorney General in his day-to-day work. They also termed as the second law officer of the country. Now, let's understand the term public prosecutor and general pleader. A public prosecutor is an advocate who represent the state in criminal cases, whereas a general pleader is an advocate who represent the state in civil matters. Amicus Curiae means friend of court. When someone who is not a party to case assists a court by offering information, expertise or insight that has a bearing on the issue in the case voluntarily. This means that if a person with sound knowledge in law helps the court in its proceeding in respect of a case, then he is called Amicus Curiae, that is friend of court. The Amicus Curiae should not be a party to that case. When someone who is a party of the case appears before the court by himself or herself, known as in person appearing, and filing petition by himself or herself to any court without representing an advocate, or to Supreme Court of India without representing an advocate on record, is known as in person filing. That is all for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you so, then please do like and share the video. Don't forget to subscribe my channel and to press the bell icon. Thank you. See you on next video. Till then, hasta la vista.